All right. I think that's better, right?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Asianfluence right here on CHUO 89.1 FM. I go by the name of Mickey, aka Kitty Pink. And on today's show, I have a special interview with my G, Kchhoom. So, welcome, Kchhoom.
Thank you for
Hello.
having me.
How are you today?
I am good. I am good. How are you? Thank you for
I'm
having me.
great. I'm awesome. But before we start the conversation, I would like
Uh-huh.
to play a game with you, okay?
Okay.
So it's like every interview, I always play a game with my guests.
Word.
So
Let's do it.
you have only 3 seconds to answer the question.
Okay.
Okay. So are you ready?
I hope so. Let's go.
I know, like sometimes I'm like, I like to play games. So
That's all good. Let's
let's
do it.
get it. So first question: can you describe yourself in 3 words?
3 words.
Mm-hmm.
Exciting, patient, chill.
What do you like to eat?
What do I like to eat? Pho. I could eat pho every day.
Oh, okay, I see. And R&B or hip hop?
Hip hop. Hip hop. I have to say hip hop.
Dancing or cooking?
Dancing. Dancing.
What is your bad habit that you still keep doing it?
My bad habit that I keep doing. Not putting my clothes in the laundry basket. It's just all over the floor.
That's interesting. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for playing game. I know it's
Mhm.
exciting, but because we have like limited of time, I wish they give us more time. But anyway,
For
so
sure.
I know that you are really new to this radio station, but we have been playing lots of your song on the air.
And I
already.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Much love.
and I just know that you have a new project coming up. But we will
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about that after we know who you are, okay? So
All right.
can you tell me about yourself? Can you tell me about yourself, your music?
Talking about myself and my music. Okay, so I am Cambodian American. I was born in Oregon. From Oregon, I moved a lot. So I moved between Vancouver, Washington, to Portland, Oregon, to Atlanta, to now Seattle. But briefly Atlanta, not much. I didn't stay there long, but now I'm in Seattle, the longest I've been. I'm tired of moving, so I am here. Musically, I picked up. I just started rapping like for fun, like 7th grade. My friends would they would just spit in a circle, and I would spit, and then I guess it was good. So, so on and so forth. And then I didn't really take music seriously till like 2 years ago. But I've been putting rhymes together for 10 years now. I guess it's just building my craft. But yeah, and then dancing, I picked that up in high school. I was more of a hooper. I played basketball, but somehow I ended up in a dance studio, and I gave it a chance, and I didn't stop after that, and I fell in love with it. And I started teaching after I graduated high school. I taught at the high school. I taught at the high school I went to. I taught at a couple studios. I went at a different high school and taught. But yeah, now I'm here really focusing on my music now, because I just want to give all my energy and time into one thing, because I believe in it, which is my music. So.
Yeah, I think you are the first rapper that I see that you are unique in your style.
Oh,
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank
It's
you.
not just music though. You are the first rapper who can dance and sing. Okay. And
Right.
rap, which is really impressive. And so can you describe your style of music to me? Like I would like to know your style. And
Okay.
what made you differ from other rappers? Like I already said from my point of view, but I want to I want to hear from you what you think about that.
Right. I appreciate that, first off. But music has always been around my life growing up. Before my parents split, they were musically involved with the band. They were involved with the band. My mom was a singer. My dad was a singer. He played the guitar. So Cambodian music hit me first, and then I started singing throughout when I was a youngin', in choir and stuff like that. But always grew up in like a hip hop scene, I guess you could say. Like everybody was listening to hip hop, so hip hop came up. I fell in love with it. I fell in love with the art. I fell in love with the style. And I guess I just grew up, of course, 2000s. That was the music era that really impacted me as a kid. So the 2000s music, tap your fingers, do your
Oh my God,
step,
yeah,
all
that's
that,
one,
all that hypey music. Growing up, it was my personal favorite artist is Lil Wayne. Um, for the topic, for the reason why you're asking me what makes me different, I like Wayne so much because he was different. And I guess like my style is as I was practicing and like building my craft and doing every song, my goal was to not have a style. And meaning by that, what I mean by that is like you could send me any track, send me any type of beat, send me a love song, send me a thug song, send me anything you want, and I'll promise you I'll give it back to you and you're gonna like it. Because I don't stick to a style. I don't want a style. You could look up like a Polo G type beat on YouTube, and there's beats all over that says Polo G. Like I want it to be hard for you to look for a Kchhoom type beat because Kchhoom don't have a style. You do it all, and that's my goal as an artist. I don't try to stick to a sound. And I know in the hip hop community and culture, there's the old heads versus the new heads. It's like, old school, new school, da da da. I like both. I don't know if it's obvious. I'm more old school. But that what makes me different. I embrace both cultures, which is the old school and the new school. Because a lot of people say the new school isn't hip hop and it's just mumble rap, but you have to accept the fact for what it is, and I love it, so I'm just having fun.
May I ask, like, can you speak like Cambodian or like the language? No.
I could speak the basics, but I'll tell you this: I can understand. I can understand. My mom just moved back from Cambodia from 4 years, and I haven't spoke a word of Khmer since. But when she came back, when she started speaking, I picked up right away. It was like an old factory just going. I was like, okay, I'm glad I didn't forget. I didn't know I didn't forget, which is good.
And are you planning to have like some rap song with the Cambodian like Khmer language? Are you planning to?
I am not
just like
to.
couple like a few sentences or some kind of like that.
A supporter of mine and a fan reached out, and that is Cambodian, and asked the same question. He's like, this song that you just released, I could translate it to this song, but it didn't work out because all my slang, all my metaphors and bars, it wouldn't make sense if it was translated into the Cambodian language. So yeah, it is hard because unless I was telling a word by word story, we could make that work. But I got a lot of punchlines and bars and metaphors, so it would make it tricky to translate all that.
I see. Because like I see lots of like not lots like some rapper try to be like use their own language to make like a rap music, and it's really, to me, I feel like that's really fascinating.
It is.
Like, do you know Danamar? Like, he's Laotian, and he used and he made a song in a Lao word, and he asked his Thai friends to like make Thai language in the same song, and that's like, oh my God, to me.
That's dope. I think it is fire that other cultures and people who is bilingual could perform a rap song in their language. I can't do that to save my life. English to the core, but I'm working on it. I love my culture. It doesn't mean
maybe
nothing.
you can like rap on the like Cambodian music instrumental, I think.
Oh yeah, I do have a couple. I got a couple Cambodian sample beats I've been meaning to play with. Yeah.
Okay. We will hear about that after. Okay. All right, and like so I think right now, if you have a chance to perform, where do you want to perform?
Anywhere?
Anywhere around the world. If you have a chance to perform, where you want to.
If I have a chance to perform anywhere around the world,
Mm-hmm.
I would probably perform. Wow, that's a good question. I'll probably perform in probably Hawaii, honestly.
Oh, aloha.
Aloha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the vibe out there. I love the people out there. So
Or have you been there before, or you just like love how the way it is, or?
I've been there before, and also it's just it is what they say. It's paradise. It's just it's just the thought. Kchhoom performing in paradise. It's just
And
dope.
okay, so like every rappers have their own style of writing, and how's yours?
My style of writing.
Yeah, like when I saw you do a lot of freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that. I play a beat, freestyle. If anything sticks to my head, or as soon as I say it, if I remember it, I'll write it down. I follow the beat. I don't force myself on the beat. So yeah, I tend to freestyle, play, harmonize with the beat. Just like do one of those, hum with it, and freestyle, and just put it on paper.
Yeah.
If I like it, put it on paper.
Yeah. So you still have time to put on the paper, because like freestyles, like you just do it live, no?
Freestyle, yeah, you do it live. But I guess it just depends on the song. Because there is songs where I do take my time, write it down, or type it down, and then there is songs where it's just like, okay, I'm gonna go now. And
can you tell me about your project that you just released lots of songs in the past, and until now I saw that you released 2 songs. The first one is kind of like Mia. I don't know how to pronounce, sorry. Like I try to pronounce so hard, but I play it this week because I really like it so much. So I think you better pronounce that for me. So that's something.
I just would like to clarify one thing, that those 2 songs that you've seen, it's actually an EP. So it's a project of 5 songs. So 5 songs out. It's called Head Boppers, but the song you're talking about is pronounced Chiquitita Mia.
Chiquitita Mia.
Right? Chiquitita Mia. That's Spanish. Shout out my homie Johnny Villamore. He
I really like it. So now already 2 songs that already released, right?
They're all released, actually.
All 5 released already. So this is 2 last songs.
Yeah, these are 2 of those songs that's on this EP.
Oh, I see. And how long have you been doing this EP though? Like these 5 songs, like how long you spend on it? Like almost every day? Like how long?
If we're talking just how long it takes for me to write one song, just in general, probably be a few hours, and record in a few hours. But this project in specific, it took a time span of about 3 months. Only because it's an EP, so I just grab a bunch. I pick a theme, which was the title Head Boppers, right? So I was like, right, it doesn't make your head bop. So I just picked a theme, recorded 5. I recorded like 10 songs. And then I just picked and pulled, the song on there, Harder Than Ever. There's a song on there called Harder Than Ever. I recorded that, finished that song like 4 months ago. And then it was just in a vault, I was like, oh yeah, pick, and I got some fresh songs on there. So yeah, I was just more having hella songs and then pick and choose.
Oh, okay. So now, because I plan to release a song, not release, I'm just gonna play it on the radio. So I think we're gonna take a short break and we are going to go listen to your song